Okay, here's the deal. I've given my deposition about 600 times in the last 40 years. In this short video clip, which is an excerpt from longer ones on my YouTube channel, I give you tactics and strategies to make you a better witness in your next expert deposition. Yeah, I know about 80% of them are routine, but listen up. You might pick up one or two that'll help you next time and set you apart from the pack. Six, listen carefully to objections made by your party's lawyer. The objection may be intended to alert you to a trick question or some other problem with the question. If your party's lawyer instructs you not to answer a question, follow his instructions, even if the examining lawyer threatens you with court sanctions. If you are challenged by the opposition to not follow your lawyer's instruction, simply state on the record that you are unsure of what to do. You're acting in good faith and you feel obligated to follow your client's lawyer's instruction. And of course, if a judge ordered you to answer the question or comply with the request, you certainly would. 7. Do not argue or become angry or hostile with the examining lawyer. Such a reaction will communicate to the examining lawyer a lack of confidence that will be exploited at trial. It may also alert the examining lawyer to weaknesses in your theories or conclusions. As a general proposition, work hard to maintain a calm, collected attitude during the deposition. I try to always be calm, but I particularly react calmly to more aggression on the part of the deposing lawyer. 8. Even if the questioner calls for a yes or no answer, ask to explain your answer briefly if a qualification or explanation is necessary. However, don't be concerned if your answer doesn't supply all information which would be required for a complete understanding of the topic. Your party's lawyer will decide whether to obtain a more complete explanation during the deposition or at trial. Number 9, watch out for questions which involve absolute terms, such as, have you identified all of the documents which you have reviewed? Or, are there any other facts that you have relied upon? If possible, provide a qualified answer in the event that you have inadvertently failed to identify a particular document or fact. Number 10, don't memorize your answers in advance of the deposition. Provide a direct and factual response to the questions. As in life, it's easier to read and understand the 10 Commandments than it is to live by them. But at a minimum, you should review them before every deposition you are called to attend. I think that knowing the 10 Commandments is expert witness number 101, and knowing how to apply them judiciously is expert witness 401. In short, you don't have to rigidly apply every one of them all the time in deposition. Use your judgment. Finally, recognize that the natural tendency of a knowledgeable person explaining something is to try to clearly and completely explain the subject to the listener. This is not the expert's job in a deposition, nor is it a wise tactic. The expert's role is to answer the question asked, only the present question, and answer it truthfully. The expert's job is not to educate the uninformed questioner about the subtleties of the analysis that has been undertaken, unless the questioner is smart enough to back the deponent into a corner by asking for precise details of the analysis. And many lawyers aren't adept enough to accomplish that task. A deposition is a losing proposition for an expert witness. If you leave the deposition thinking, I really showed them, you probably lost the deposition. Alternatively, if you walk out and say, they didn't really understand my analysis very clearly, you probably did a good job. This presentation is the introductory presentation on effective expert depositions. Be sure to view the other videos in the Art of Expert Witness Testimony series. If you think any of these tips were worth your time, you'll really benefit from my treatise, Mastering the Art of Expert Witness Testimony. Think about it. It costs about 10 minutes of your professional billing time, and it deals completely with every aspect of managing your practice and testifying as an expert witness. Your clients deserve nothing less.
Brian Peter Brinig is an adjunct professor at the University of San Diego School of Law and managing director of the forensic consulting group of CBIZ, a national financial services firm. The strategies and tactics presented in this video presentation are discussed in complete detail in his treatise, Mastering the Art of Expert Witness Testimony, which is available by scanning the QR code on the screen or on Amazon.